All right, so playoffs are happening in a couple of days, and I thought I'd come on here and give my predictions for who I think is going to win it all and who I think are going to win their individual key matchup. Starting off with the wild card round, I think that this is pretty standard. I personally don't think that this is going to be anything crazy because, you have Buffalo, Baltimore, Chargers, and between Houston are kind of a little bit of a toss up, but I think that the Chargers are going to pull through with Jim Harbaugh at the helm. And the Philadelphia Eagles, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Minnesota Vikings. I think that the Tampa Bay game and Washington game is going to be a little bit close because Jaden Daniels versus Baker Mayfield is going to be very, very fun to watch. But I think Baker wins this round. Up, I have the divisional round. I have Kansas City and beating out Buffalo and Baltimore beating out the Chargers. Mainly because I think that Kansas City, they're very well rested. They're very well ready to take on Buffalo. I think Buffalo right now, they're going to be facing a really tough defense, and it's going to be a very good game as usual. But I just feel like for some reason Josh Allen has a tough time, or something outside of Josh Allen's control is going to happen, and he's probably not going to win this game. For Baltimore, it's pretty straightforward. They have to face Jim Harbaugh, and John Harbaugh already beats him all the time, so it's kind of like it's pretty makes sense. Detroit beating Philly, pretty straightforward. I think the better team is Detroit. And Tampa Bay beating the Minnesota Vikings as an upset. It may not seem that way with the seeding right here, but I think that, Tampa Bay can definitely get the job done. And, right now it's kind of a little bit weaker Minnesota team, but I think that Baker will find a way to win. Let's move on to the conference championship game. I think Detroit beats Kansas City to go to the Super Bowl. As much as I don't want that to happen, I think that, it's probably going to happen, and unfortunately that's the case. Baltimore is going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, ending their season, and I think that we're going to get Ravens versus Detroit in the Super Bowl, and Ravens win the Super Bowl. I know it's very out there when it comes to my Super Bowl predictions. I'm not very sure that this is going to even happen, but it all depends on, personally, I'd rather have the Ravens win over Detroit, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about your predictions, and what do you think of mine as well. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.